Greetings. We're here with Ms. Rachelle Connor, principal of the 100 Academy of Excellence. Hello.
Hello.
So glad to be here with you today. Before we begin to talk about the school, let's talk a little bit about you. Who is Rachelle Connor?
Well, I'm almost a native of Las Vegas. I have spent a large portion of my life here. I attended CVT Gilbert, which is around the corner, as a primary student, as well as Lomi Erd out at Nellis Air Force Base. I even attended Madison 6th Grade Center down the street the other direction before it became Wendell P. Williams. I had the privilege of tutoring before I became a teacher at Gerson Park when it was still here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and ending that by building what is now known as Whispering Timbers, which is on the corner of Lake Mead and Martin Luther King.
Wow, so you were involved in the construction of Whispering Timbers. How did you end up in education?
Well, I originally went to school to become an architect and got steered into architecture engineering and finished my education at Prairie View A&M University in my undergrad. And from there, not ready to step into the real world, if you will, I went to law school in Texas as well, came back and clerked for different judges and different law offices. We had some family illnesses, and once everybody was recovered, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, and both of my parents, being former educators, suggested I become a teacher, and so I did.
So I guess going into that next question, to pull out a little bit more about what makes you different. What's different about you pertaining to your experiences and your views and your focus as you bring it here to 100 Academy?
Well, I think it helps that my father was an educator here in Las Vegas. He opened El Dorado when we moved here from Nebraska. And my mother also was an educator here in Vegas. She taught at CVT Gilbert, Madison, Ruby Thomas, and other schools as well. So I come with the background of education in my blood, if you will. And then I'm extremely passionate about students and learning and preparing students for the future, which I think is evident in that I travel, I teach in different states, different school districts, so that I can learn more about what's going on outside of Las Vegas, and then I bring that back to the school I'm at now and try to bring the best of what I've learned in all of those communities.
Okay, well, sometimes administrators get disconnected. Are you a parent, and do you have children still in school?
Oh, absolutely. Both of my children have gone or have attended the 100 Academy. My son graduated here from the middle school, and I'm proud to say went on to be accepted into a magnet school into an aerospace and piloting program, played sports, and has done exceptionally well. So he's an athlete that is a scholar. My youngest child is still at the 100. She just began middle school. She, too, was accepted into a magnet school in Clark County, but elected to come back here to finish her middle school education.
Okay. So now let's look at a little bit about 100 Academy. What is the 100 Academy of Excellence?
Well, I believe that the 100 Academy is becoming a premier STEM charter school in North Las Vegas, the best. I believe that our focus on the whole child through the implementation of AVID, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, sets us apart from the other schools in our immediate community and provides something different for our students.
Okay, when was 100 Academy established, and how long have you been the principal?
The Academy was established in 2006, and I've been the principal. I'm going into my 4th year. And what makes us wonderfully unique is that we have a passionate staff that is dedicated to the whole student, not just the academics in the classroom, but our staff stand at the doors, they greet students, some have handshakes, some have little dances that they do. We're connected to our families. It is truly a sense of family here at the school, and it's an inclusion. We're about inclusion and providing information and opportunities.
Okay. Since you've been here, what milestones have 100 Academy accomplished?
Too many to say, so I will share just a few.
Right.
Some of our highlights, we have, I alluded to one previously. Just last year, 86% of our kindergarten, 5th, and 8th grade students that graduated from those prospective grades were accepted to magnet or private schools in Las Vegas and in Nevada. So we're exceptionally proud of that. We've had a student win the Southwest Regional Spelling Bee for Imagine Schools. We had a student place 3rd in a national writing contest, one of our middle school students. We've also had our students participate in the Kangaroo Math Competition, which is an international math problem-solving competition. And each year, I would say that we average between 20 and 30% of our students perform in the top 20th percentile.
Wow. Remarkable. Are there any focused programs available here at 100 Academy?
Oh, yes. And we're exceptionally proud that we offer students an opportunity to participate in unusual electives, if you will, not the traditional just PE and things like that. But we have a black box theater, and it is led by Diana Cooks. And if you are not familiar, she does productions and directing with Antonio Vargas and Fran Hall.
Huggy Bear.
Yes. And they have productions at the West Las Vegas Library, the Summerlin. She's hosted productions at the Summerlin Library and other community arenas as well. We also have Tyrell Rowe, who is our dance instructor. He has his own studio, Studios 305, and he takes our kids and they perform competitive dance at the Smith Center, other venues in Las Vegas, and we're looking to go international. He was a choreographer, Celine Dion, on the Strip, as well as other Broadway shows, and he himself brings other phenomenal dance talent to our school for many workshops for our students, and really gives them an opportunity to shine and develop their talent.
Excellent, excellent.
We also, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
We also have Big Keith from Bully Buster 702. He brings, we have our own talk show under his guidance, and he has also been picked up at KCP to work with their teen talk show. So we are grooming students through our electives here that learn radio broadcasting, how to write a show, how to do the boards, the technology component. So we're excited that he's here, and that is offered as a class as well. We have Ken Ruffin, who does our fine arts with wonderful tapestries that are either auctioned or specific shows at the North Las Vegas City Hall, Spring Hill Suites, and other venues, and the art is auctioned or sold, and the money actually goes back to the students.
Wow.
We also have ZeduPlus, which is a IT service company, if you will, and they teach all of our students participate in coding. So they're teaching how to use coding to come up with different programs, how it impacts our community. I think we used to call it Cobalt and Fortran back in my day.
Going back, that's my
So, excuse me, we're really excited to be in a position to offer some unique specials for our students. Last but not least, Mrs. Morgan, who is building our band, is now having a community band so that other surrounding schools who do not have an instruments program can come and work with her, and they join our performing band that actually travels out of state to perform as well.
Wow. So they actually come on campus from other schools? Or
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, usually schools are trying to be exclusive, not inclusive.
No. But our whole thing is, if your school isn't in a position to offer a structured instrumental program, that doesn't mean you should miss out. So she teaches woodwinds, percussion, brass. She herself was a trombone player.
Oh, so was I.
Oh,
Marching
awesome.
band, yeah.
And she pulls those students here, and then the students who really want to learn strings or orchestra or mariachi, we send them to the Pearson Center because they have a program there as well.
Excellent. Okay, so you're interacting with other organizations
Oh, definitely.
within the community, which segues to the next question. As far as special resources, are there any special partnerships in place or anything coming down the road in the very near future that you'd like to elaborate on? I know you can't let the cat out the bag, but a little peek about something, anything you want to share with us?
Oh, definitely. Well, first of all, I must say that our success is because of our partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
We could not do this in isolation. But we have partnerships with Tulips, which is run by Cassina Boone, and that is an organization committed to mentoring young ladies.
Mm-hmm.
We also partner with Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. They have a mentoring program here that meets on Saturdays. Students through middle school through high school, young youth. We partner with March Foundation. And it's a group of men who were executives with UPS, and through their partnership, for example, we are able to send students on college trips. This year we took our students to USC for a STEM science camp for a week, and they picked up the bill for that.
Wow.
They purchased curriculum for us. So those kind of partnerships help us to foster the programs that keep us, I think, above the rest.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a partnership with the Southern Nevada Regional Housing Authority. So our students who live in their housing have free resources to technology and other parenting kinds of resources to support the family unit. We are embarking into a partnership with NASA. So we're excited about that, and certainly as a former NASA employee.
Mm-hmm.
We partner with Walmart, who provides our school supplies.
Mm-hmm.
We partner with Rhea Watson, who helps our parents learn more about college tuition.
Mm-hmm.
We partner with NYS Sports Program, and our sports run through them as well as our cheerleading. We partner with Nike. They host our field day at the Pearson Center. You might recognize some of the faces there at the Outlet Mall. We partner with iHeartRadio as well as KCEP to broadcast events that are going on at the school, promotional events at the school, as well as on their radio station. We partner with Chapman Dodge as well, and our parents and or staff that say that they have a student here or they work there, they give a discount on the purchase of their vehicle. So we work to partner with community organizations that bring resources to our school.
Wow.
Or service our students, like the Pearson Community Center.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's very, very good. What grades does the 100 Academy service?
We service youth between kindergarten and 8th grade. We are looking to expand to include preschool and 5 years or so, possibly high school.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you stop currently at the 8th grade.
Yes.
And, well, many people feel that a college education is very, very important, and that there are many advantages for those that have college educations. When should a child start preparing for college, and what, if anything, is the 100 Academy doing to help them start thinking about and preparing for a college education?
Well, we believe that you can start at kindergarten with those discussions, if not sooner. But as a school, because we start at kindergarten, that's where we begin.
Mm-hmm.
We have College Fridays where all students wear college attire. We recognize classes by the university of the teacher's selection, if you will. We don't say Mrs. Connor's class, we'll say Prairie View A&M University.
Oh, okay.
We won't say Miss Harris' class, we'll say Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say USC instead of Mrs. Scott's. One of many things that we do to promote college going, we have our own mini college fair for our students and their families. And we only have it once in the school year, and we have it in the spring. It is the intent that we are timing it so that as parents are planning their summer vacations, that once they've gone around and they see a familiar face or a teacher that attended a college that their child might like or feel connected with, they might include that as a stop on their family vacation.
Mm-hmm.
We also take students to the college fair that's hosted at Doolittle every fall,
Okay.
which is coming up in September. We send 5 8th grade students on the HBCU college tour that's sponsored through Nehemiah Ministries every year.
Okay.
We take college students to UNLV on college trips, field trips, as well as the College of Southern Nevada. We invite college students to come and to give step shows here at the school,
Okay.
different Greek organizations. And if you're in our cafeteria, we have a whole wall that has Greek banners to recognize the historical Black Greek organizations or the Panhellenic organizations as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we really try to have conversations about college. Each week we have what we call an AVID board, where students can answer different questions about not just college, but preparation skills for college.
Mm-hmm.
And if they get a perfect score, they get a treat or reward. And lastly, in our middle school, we actually have a class called an AVID class,
Mm-hmm.
where they work on study skills and information and organizational skills, writing skills, collaboration models, so that when they get to college, they can stay in college and be a successful graduate.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't very difficult for kids to get in college because colleges, they get resources by the more students that they accept.
Mm-hmm.
But if our kids drop out, the university doesn't lose that money.
They get to keep it?
They get to keep it.
Wow.
So if my son or your son or another mother's child gets accepted on a football scholarship and they have an injury, they may lose their scholarship, and then the parent is put in a position where they have to pay for the rest of their college experience.
Wow.
So there are some things that people aren't always aware of.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to create an opportunity where parents aren't going broke
Mm-hmm.
to send their kids to school, and students aren't inheriting a student loan that will haunt them for years because we didn't help them to prepare by providing the necessary information early on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I know you mentioned, you spoke extensively about the AVID program. If you had to give one sentence on why 100 Academy is involved in the AVID program, what would be that? What's the benefit of being involved in it?
Can I say why not?
Why not?
It's an opportunity to help prepare our youth for a global, competitive future.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would love for everyone to go to college, but everyone isn't going to go to college. And that's why we use AVID, because it's college and career readiness.
Oh, okay.
You're learning organizational skills, writing, how to ask appropriate questions to get the desired answer that you seek. How do you collaborate? How are you organized? How are you reading to gain more information that you need to be more successful in your job?
Mm-hmm.
And through AVID, as a school-wide doctrine of practice, if you will, that we have adopted, we are confident that whether our children or students elect to go to college or not, they're prepared to be competitive, to make a good living that they feel they deserve.
Mm-hmm. Well, you bring us right into that next question, which is on the topic of family resources and involvement opportunities. Are there opportunities for parents to get involved here with 100 Academy and what their children are doing?
Absolutely. We have a PTO that is overseeing our assistant principal, Mr. Tyrone Henderson. Parents fill out a little application that they want to be parent volunteers, and per the state law, they have to be fingerprinted and background checked, and we want to make sure that safe people are around our children.
Right.
But after that process, parents may come in and work individually with students inside of classrooms, because they must be supervised by licensed staff.
Mm-hmm.
That is a non-negotiable.
Mm-hmm.
Parents may also help with special events. We have a family engagement event every month where we invite the community in for a math night, and we teach math games, and the students teach math games. And they play, they win prizes, we serve dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We have literacy night, and the students showcase books that they have read or projects they have created. We have family science night, and not just the science fair, but we're teaching parents mathematical concepts and steering away from traditional myths about science and scientific believing. So that we work with our parents as well in that arena. We offer Parent University, which will begin in October, and that is taught by a licensed staff as well. Not only is she a licensed educator, but she is licensed through the Department of Education and through the Department of Health. She teaches the classes at social services for parents. So she is now offering those classes here at our campus.
Oh, wow. So Parent University, can you expound a little bit more on that? What is Parent University?
Parent University is our opportunity to work with our parents to educate them about either trends in education, how to support their children with their new math, new English, new writing, new spelling. It also gives us an opportunity to work with parents on parenting skills so that every time a child makes a mistake, it's not a spanking or a timeout. As a school, we practice love and logic, which is the proactive, positive approach, kind of interwoven with positive behavior support intervention or restorative justice. So our philosophy is that when a child makes a mistake, it's an opportunity to teach them how to make a different choice, not just be punitive. So we offer that during Parent University as well.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up with two more questions.
Okay.
I want to ask you, what does the future look like for 100 Academy?
Extremely bright. I am so excited about our future. The more we build partnerships, the more we receive grants. Just recently, we received over $150,000 for grants that will allow us to give our students healthy snacks of fruits and vegetables throughout the day for that little brain boost after lunch. It also funds a governor-initiated program for Read by 3 to ensure that all students can read by the end of third grade, at third grade. And not run the risk of being retained, because I do retain students, as well as an additional grant to create a middle school tutorial with enrichment that includes things like a fashion design class where students will be cutting, designing, sewing, fashion, putting together a fashion show. The robotics club is going to be a competitive club. Science Olympiad, which is a national science competition program. So these grants will help to foster those opportunities. We have students who will be showcased at the National Society of Black Engineers Conference this November at the Rio Hotel. So the more resources and the more opportunities that we bring to our school, the more competitive we become within the community, and not just our immediate community of a 7-mile radius, but competitive within the community of Las Vegas, the community of Clark County, and with the state of Nevada, and hopefully beyond. And I think that we are on the trajectory of excellence for that.
Great. Well, many of you may be able to hear some of the noise in the background. She is here working, and I do appreciate her taking time out of her busy schedule to answer these questions. And so as a closing question, I would say if a parent or a student wanted more information about the 100 Academy, where should they go? How should they get in touch with you?
First, I would invite them to check out our website at 100academy.org. It has pictures, it has programs, it has information about our curriculum, it has information about our Title I status and how we spend funds. There is information about our teachers, where they're from, what drives them, and some of the things that we value. Second, then I would invite you to contact the school, schedule a tour, or drop by, pick up your enrollment papers, and schedule a tour as well. We have an open door policy. I say if we're not open, then what are we hiding on the inside? So we really do believe in an open door policy. All of the doors in our school are open all day. In the interior, of course, are open all day so that anyone can walk by and glimpse into the great teaching and learning that you're going to see. We keep the exterior doors locked. Safety is paramount at our school, and I'm proud to share that we have not had any incidents that would result in having to have a lockdown procedure We've not had guns or weapons or any of that since I've been the principal here, and I don't believe they had them prior, but that's just guessing.
Mm-hmm.
But safety first. We have a no tolerance for bullying. Is a part of our business and operations of how we conduct ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We have a full-time counselor who offers grief counseling, character counseling. Character building is a big part of our school. We focus on fairness, citizenship, respect, responsibility, being trustworthy and caring. Those are some of the components that we review through our character education program. So we're just very much committed to developing citizens that make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So once you come, you take your tour, complete your enrollment papers. We will let you know if there's a space available and call you to come take a seat.
All right.
And in closing, can I just say how excited I am that we are working toward having our teachers certified nationally as STEM educators.
Hmm.
And I'll tell you more about that on another time.
All right.
At another time.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule once again. If you're just tuning in, we have been talking with, see, I went back to radio. I'm thinking, oh, we just tuning in. If you've been watching the video, we've been talking to the wonderful Miss Rachelle Connor, principal of 100 Academy of Excellence. You can find more information online at www.100academy.org. You can call them on the phone on 702-636-2551. That's 702-636-2551. And they are located at 2341 Comstock Drive, North Las Vegas, Nevada. The zip code is 89032. Should you desire to send them some correspondence, once again, we've been talking with the principal, Ms. Rachelle Connor of 100 Academy of Excellence. And any parting words you want to say with us?
We are achievers with hope and determination.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. And we'll be back, y'all, soon.